Hello everybody, welcome to this guide for the golden shot, or for the golden shot as it's called in the game at the moment. Medium version is this, and I'm gonna give you some shots with some hole-in-one to give you the possibility to stock up with some kingmakers, and hopefully you can upgrade some good clubs as well. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also visit golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content for free. Last but not least, get the ultimate tournament guides at patreon.com/golfclashtommy, especially now when we are assuming that there will be different changes to tournament, and the ultimate tournament guides will stand out amongst the other guides. So make sure here to study, or not study, but be focused about the golden shot here. We do want to maximize our opportunity. Long iron is the club that we will be playing with, max plus 20. Follow the VPR table on the right hand side instead of having to use your head or like another chart and stuff. It's easy, it's there. Obviously that is in the text guide as well. We're gonna play Gokasho Bay, and this hole we have had so many times. There is a minor tweak with northeast wind compared to what we have had before, but otherwise it is pretty much the same. So we're just going to repeat that, and we're gonna repeat the way we play, and then we're gonna see a good result. Onyx chest for the hole-in-one, we do have fire chest for the yellow ring, scarlet chest for the red ring, we do have topaz chest for the light blue ring, then HIO chest for the dark blue ring. Press the question mark on the top right for more questions, or like if you do have more questions about the golden shot. If you experience an error, or you just have more questions about the golden shot that doesn't answer you in the frequently asked questions, then you send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. So let's take a look at the landing position here, and that is going to be this one, not the first one. This one is the correct one, and here we are looking to find our spot before we add spin. Very important. If you add spin before you find your position, you will be way off. So before you add spin, find the ball guideline to the hole, which also is going to equal half of the white ring into the bunker. But the most important part is the ball guideline to the hole. So make sure, I say it once again, do not add any spin until you have found your position. So let's take a look at the videos, and we will take a look at the videos, and then we will summarize in the end with the text guide. So let's go. We start off with a 4.2, wind coming right to left, a little crosswind and headwind together. First we start with the ball guideline to the hole, and then we will be apply spin, which is 3.8. I'm using 1 bar of side spin to the right. Adjustment for a 4.2 here is going to give us 2.7 rings. So pulling my rings, and then it's time to take the shot. Very important to be centered into the adjustment ring here. If you're not centered, you will accidentally have a little curl or overpower or underpower, and that is something that will mess up your shot immensely. Here you can see we're getting the red ring, but we're not really close for the hole-in-one. Definitely need to think about that once we summarize with the text guide later, so we do not have a 1 bar side spin there. We go to the next one, which is direct headwind, and here ball guideline to the hole once again before we add spin. Once again, that is super duper important, as that could otherwise make you mess up a shot. 3.5 backspin, and I'm using in this case 0.2 bars of side spin to the right. And the reason I do use 0.2 is because I read this shot as I did have a little wind coming to the right, like a little southwest wind, if that makes sense. Adjustment for a 4.1 is 2.7 rings. And then we're going to take our shot before the clock turns to 0. Yeah, close. But I do believe in this case here, bouncing that we should obviously have stayed away from the side spin here. Kind of just followed the guide, I would have to say, because there is nothing that says right spin when it comes to direct headwind. But I misread the wind angle a little bit there. But in the end, we do get the red chest once again. But we need to get a little bit closer, in my opinion. Ball guideline to the hole. See here, I add spin before I put the position. But then I remembered, so I removed the spin again. But I lose valuable seconds. Max backspin. and then we go close to half a bar of side spin to the left there. It does feel like half a bar. 3.9 gives us 2.6 rings. And then we're going to take our shot. And once again, you know, if you do add spin before, it's going to be a mess and you will lose seconds, and that's never going to be good. Ball comes in here and we miss to the right hand side. However, though, the adjustment was very poorly executed with how I pulled my rings. So once again, though, we do get a red ring. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. But as I've said, when we make a guide, we are looking at getting the red ring as worst with a perfect ball. And then obviously the minor part there is all how we judge the wind angle and how we set our spin in the end. Headwind, crosswind, 3.4. I'm using 3.8 backspin. I'm also using a little side spin to the right here. 3.4 miles per hour is going to give us 2.2 rings, the chart says. We do adjust, and then we're going to take our shot. Perfect ball, and the ball is flying. This one looks good. Can we get this one in the hole then maybe? Yeah, we can. Get in. Nice, nice, nice. Right at pin for a lovely hole-in-one. Onyx chest is locked in, and we open it up to see what we do get as content. Rapier is perfect. B52. Oh, love B52 so much. Then we do have, you know, once again, more or less a direct headwind. See if we can do this one a little bit better. But now it definitely shows that we are moving, we're having the wind arrow pointing a little bit left though. So I'm adding just a tiny, tiny little click of side spin to the right. Just a tiny click. 4.5 miles per hour gives us a total of 2.9 rings. Just for the 2.9, and then it's time to take our shot. In the end, plenty of seconds left of the clock. Perfect ball. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Come on. Come on, ball. Bounce. We love how it turns around. Can we get this one in again? We can. It comes in still a little bit, you know, right. Still a little bit right. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna be... I'm picky, but I'm not gonna be picky for a hole-in-one. As I've said before, if we just stuck it in right side or left side or just falling into the hole, I don't care. We just want to get it. 6 cards of the apocalypse, I take that all day and every day. Now, ball guideline to the hole. We do have a northeast wind, max backspin here is what we're gonna do. And here I'm using a lot of side spin here. I'm using 1 bar of side spin to the left, which is, in my opinion, a lot of it is a lot of side spin, but you know, it's gonna do well. 4 miles per hour, 2.6 rings. Perfect ball. And now we do have more or less more crosswind than we do have tailwind. So this one will be coming in nicely. Right at pin again, ladies and gentlemen. And this one was an absolute beauty. You know, this, when it is just exactly right at pin, it's such a nice feeling. Open that one to get the Onyx chest. We do a Viper, Big Dog, Endbringer, and last but not least, some Kingmakers. And we are going to, in this case, look for, you know, the Gokasho Bay here. This is a part 3 I played so many times, but the difficulty with this one is obviously the elevation, that we are playing for such an, you know, it's such a downhill shot that it's difficult to get it exactly correct all the time. But if you follow the steps, and especially follow the guide that we do have, you will have a very fun time on this hole. Let's summarize it here real quick. Landing position, very, 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 very important. You should be putting the position before you add spin. Bottom of white ring, half into the bunker, and second bounce directly at / in the hole. Spin, direct tailwind, max backspin, half a bar of left spin, northeast wind, max backspin 0.3, left spin, and northwest wind, max backspin, no side spin. Obviously the side spin needs to be tweaked a little bit depending on what wind angle you have, and that is not something a guide can do for you. That is something you're gonna have to do yourself. Direct crosswind coming left to right, 4 backspin, 0.8 left spin. Wind coming right to left, 4 backspin, 0.5 right side spin. Southeast wind, 3.8 backspin, 0.3 left spin. And then we have southwest headwind and crosswind. We then come with 3.8 backspin, 0.3 right side spin. 3.5 backspin, 0.2 left spin for direct headwind. And once again for headwind and crosswind and obviously for tailwind. The side spin will be needed to have some tweaks, if not the wind is exactly the same as shown on the arrows. So you still need to do some work yourself. As always, you can find this text guide in the description down below, also on golf-tommy.com. The text guide is made by our dear friend Tony Richards, so make sure you subscribe to his channel. I do have the link in the description down below as well, and the text guide is obviously made based on my videos to provide you the best quality content for the golden shot that is out there to maximize your opportunity to get a chest. In the end though, everyone, make sure you comment in the comment section below what you got in your chest. If you do want help with the golden shot, you maybe are not experiencing the same luck as the people that are using the guide otherwise, make sure you have your screen recorder on, record your shot and send it in. You don't have any replays for the golden shot, but the only way for me and for my team to help you out to maximize your opportunity is if you record your shot so we can see what you did wrong and what we then can help you with. Thank you so much for watching, and a good luck in the golden shot.